Hello again. I want to be upfront about this, today's topic is going to be a bit darker like yesterday's was. If the title didn't give it away, I'm going to be talking about death. I also want to preface this all by saying I am not suicidal, so don't worry about me. But I think that this is a topic that's really important to raise awareness about. So, feel free to spread this around, or I'm going to be linking the sources I found in the description. You could spread those articles around. There just isn't much good research into this to begin with. So the sources are kind of scant, and if you can find anything better to share, that's great too. Just this is something that I think really needs to be talked about. So I actually looked into this because there have been several times when I have been at my worst and in so much pain that I've wondered, is this going to kill me? And so finally, the other day, I decided to look it up. I guess you could call it morbid curiosity. And what I found is that, as I just said, the research into this is really poor. Just records on how and when people with ME have died they just haven't been kept. So the sample sizes in the studies I found were pretty small, but they do show something significant, I think. Even though ME isn't like a direct cause of death, it shortens the life expectancy of people who have it. I'm guessing because of how hard it is on the body. You can't do the normal things to stay healthy. You can't fight off diseases that come as easily as a healthy person can. So in that sense, it makes a lot of sense. The average life expectancy is 20 years younger in general from all causes than the general population. My life expectancy is now an average of 55 years old. So I guess I've got about 20 years left. I'm over halfway there. They die of cancer about 5 years younger. And anything heart-related, 20 years younger. I don't know for certain, but I believe that has to do with how hard ME is on the heart and internal organs. My mother's doctor even told her not to do any sort of aerobic exercise because the heart is damaged much more easily when you have ME. I'm guessing something to do with the inflammation. I don't really know. I do know that I feel it a lot more. I notice my heart, I can feel it working harder when I do less. Even though I do try not to let myself atrophy too much. But anyway, so yeah. If you have ME, your heart is likely to give out on you 20 years younger than the average person. And suicide is the third big cause of death for people with ME. We're likely to commit suicide at about 6 years younger than the average, but that's not as significant as the rate. It's 1.9% in the general population and 19% for patients with ME. That's 10 times more likely to commit suicide. And it makes a lot of sense. It makes more sense than anything else. If you watched the video I posted yesterday on loneliness, that's got to be a huge factor. If everybody leaves you and you're lonely, that would definitely make you consider suicide. And just in general, they've found that people who have a good social network, a close-knit circle to support them, live longer, just in general. So, that's important to their health, but yet sick people are abandoned. Another reason I can imagine for suicide is just a feeling of helplessness and hopelessness. When you're like this, you're stuck and there's no end in sight. There's no cure, there are like some treatments in the works, but who knows when that'll come out? Who knows? I mean, they don't even really know what causes it yet. And just thirdly, I feel completely useless. It's frustrating and depressing, because I can't do anything. I am basically unproductive, and I was raised in a religiously and politically conservative household, and even though my parents would never say this outright, I pretty much got drilled into me the very strong impression that your value as a person is what you contribute to society through work. And I can't work. And yeah, all of my dreams are on hold. I'm completely useless. I'm not even a good housewife. I can't take care of the home. I contribute virtually nothing. And that's depressing. So, I'm just saying, I can understand, and maybe if you don't suffer from ME, maybe now you'll understand a bit better too. And I just think this is really important for people to know. I think they said that it's estimated that 1 million Americans have ME. I know that's less than 1% of the population, but that's still a very significant number. And so little is being done to help us. And we're dying 20 years younger, on average at 55 years old. So, please share this, or share the studies that I'm going to link in the description, because it's important. Something needs to change, something needs to be done. Anyway, on a lighter note, you can see that I'm now in the living room, so that's an improvement. And today was a pretty good day. Of course, I'm still climbing my way back up again, but I don't know, I got up and I had breakfast at 11-ish again. And then it's like, I'm gonna be able to make it. I sit on the couch, and then I fell asleep. Not long after I finished breakfast, but at least I'm out here again, so that's positive. More sunlight comes into the living room. I mean, it's getting to be the dark time of year anyway, but still, it's a little something. And yeah, I've been able to play more on my computer again instead of being stuck on my phone. And I have to admit, I had some ice cream today. I had a lot of ice cream, and I'm not supposed to. But, you know, sometimes you just have to cheat a little on your diet or whatever for the sake of your mood. And because ice cream is tasty. And because my protein drinks from the nutritionist haven't arrived yet. So, I really needed the fat and calories anyway, because my appetite's been so poor lately that I've lost weight again. So, yeah, I can rationalize eating the ice cream. Anyway, I hope y'all are doing well, and thank you all for the support you've shown after my last video. That was amazing. Again, if you want to follow along, please hit subscribe. I am probably done with the dark topics now, so I'll be talking about lighter subjects. And if you have any questions or topic suggestions, feel free to comment and say so. Well, I guess that's it. Hang in there and don't give up. Bye.